The next important loop in Python is a for loop. For loop and while loop are basically same. They do the same work in the same way, but the syntax is a little different. Whereas for initialization, condition, and modification, you need to spend 3 different lines in while loop, but in for loop, you can compress it in one single line like this. That's the only difference. There is no other difference. Their working principle is all same. It's all about syntax. So let us see an example in our Google Colab. So here, before going to this for loop, let me tell you one thing. Instead of writing lap less than equals 4, I can write lap less than 5 also. So instead of less than equals 4, I am writing lap less than 5. They both have the same meaning. Less than equals 4 and less than 5. So here, just to prove that, previously when it was less than equals 4, it printed run for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times. So let us see whether lap, if I execute this program with lap less than 5, whether that also print 5 times or not. So here if I just run it, as you can see here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times run is printed. So they are both same. The reason I am telling, because in for loop it all works on the principle of less than, not less than equals. Here as you can see, here I have written for keyword, then lap is my loop control variable just like my while loop. Then there is a keyword called in, and then there is a function called range, which basically take the initialization value and the value for the last value of lap and the modification value also. So here the initial value was 0, so I have written 0 here. The condition value was 5, so I have written 5 here, and the modification or the increment value is 1, so I have written 1 here. So they are all same, but the representation is a little different. The syntax is a little different, where for while loop you have to spend 3 different lines for initialization, condition and modification, and here you can compress everything in one line like this. And then just like the while loop, I have written a print run statement over here, and if I execute it, you will see that, well, this program also printed run for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and after that the loop is broken and out of the loop is printed. So everything is same as while loop, just the syntax is different.